What's up? Okay, got this mini roach from Mike. Knife number 2. Man, I so appreciate you sending this stuff in for the channel. We can check it in, check it out. This one's awesome. Mini roach. 154 cm steel. Matt Degnan design. It's got a little pocket where Mike's been carrying it. I mean, definitely the week of Halloween, you have to carry it, right? Nice. Okay. Hey, let's get in it. I know the first one we checked in for Mike needed a little cleanup. Let's see what's happening here. Yeah, so I said this in the other video, the first video of the 3, that when I first pulled this one out of the bag, I tried to get one of these. Like, I saw it, I think KIZER Facebook page or something, and it's just unique enough that as a knife collector, I was like, man, I'm gonna get me one of those. And they were sold out, and I missed the window. It was all gone. Pretty sure the pocket clip's gonna make me look at that. That is, I mean, it makes me want one now. Just because of that little roach on the pocket clip. I mean, that is the coolest. I did not know they had that. Yeah, I want, just for that reason alone, I want one. Little Easter egg deal on a knife, you know. I dig it. Very cool. Hopefully that's not just this Halloween version. I would think not. That seems more in tune with. It was actually that inside screw. That's the one that let it go. I'm not sure why. We're going to find out. But yeah, this one needed a bath too, bro. I can't explain it. Those pocket clip screws shouldn't have had nothing to do with it. Yeah. I feel pretty confident we're going to be able to tune this dude up. And another pivot of Mike's that doesn't want to come out of the knife. That's all right. We're not going to force the issue. I don't mind taking it apart, but if it was mine, I'd beat it out of there. But it's not mine, so I'm not going to go beating on a man's knife. But I am going to clean it up. Nice blade stock. There's black stone wash on it. Get it all spiffy. Steel liners. And they have been blackened, but they've polished the black off of the race where the bearings run. That is so good. Because, I mean, I find high-end knife companies that don't do that. They just force the bearing to find its way into that coating and cut a path. And then, of course, as it does that, it leaves, as it's cutting through that coating, it leaves a residue behind. So, if you check your knife in, like I do, you got to go back and do it again in a relatively short amount of time if you've been running the knife. If you run that action, it's cutting through that coating and it creates a residue on the bearings and the racetrack, all of it. So, but yeah, KIZER thought enough of it to clean it out of there. All right. Moving along swiftly. Got an internal stop pin. Pretty cool. How did I do that one? Face down. And I'm going to put just a tab on that race where the detent ball is running. I think I'm too tight. Yeah, I was pretty tight. There it goes. I mean, just a tiny little shake to get her down. Really hydraulic. Pretty nice. The reason I'm holding off on the rest of this is I'm not sure how this actually gets installed. So I want to try it. If I got to take the knife apart, I don't want to put it all together. What a cool deal. So where's that go? I guess it goes right there. So yeah, knife, I believe, has got to come apart. I'm going to assume it does, and we'll just pull it. Man, how cool is that? That's so cool. No, it wasn't that screw. Calm down, man. Itty bitty. I guess let's get it on that. I'm trying to hold everything, and there we go. I mean, that is phenomenal. Obviously, working around a sharp blade like that's interesting, but man, that is, the fit and finish on it is really tight. I'm excited. Completely different knife. I mean, you just added a flipper tab. That is so cool. I wonder if they all do that. I'm going to have to research that. We'll take a pause because I have to do price and availability. And so when I do that, I'm going to find out about this flipper tab and the little roach on a pocket clip. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, how freaking cool is that thing? And since he sent it to me off, I'll take it back off. So I might hold up on the pocket clip just for a second. I've got that pivot really tight. Yeah. I mean, that is wonderful. Look at that. I mean, what a cool deal. I could think of a lot of knives that, man, if it had that, I'm going to put the pocket clip on just for to final check it in, and then I'll strip all that off and send it back to him without it. Which I kind of just caught myself. I have exposed just now which knife's for sale, because this one is going back. So we know it's not this one. And I said it's not the first one. So it's got to be this one. The vosteed. Man, this is so cool. It's got a screw-in flipper tab. Yeah, so let's do a check-in on this thing. I mean, the action, I don't think I can fail it from this flipper tab. Nope. I mean, that's how good that action's running. Takes a little shake to get down, blade centered. But yeah, a little shake to get down, but you can't fail it. That thing just runs. Breaks the detent, off it goes. It's got wonderful lockup. What is that? Definitely 50%, maybe 55%. That lock, that liner lock. Spidey flick action's wonderful. Thumb flick. And then the changeling flipper tab. Very cool. Let's talk ergonomics. So it is kind of a short grip here, but it's built for it. Built to get that fourth finger up in there. And then wonderful aggressive jimping. I mean, if you're going to do jimping, make it aggressive. And this is. So this right here is a really comfortable grip. Very confident. Yeah, this is over the confidence scale with that that flipper tab. If that wasn't there, this might not be a confident grip. Maybe not. Yeah, it transformed the knife. And then, of course, you can choke up on this one. So here's the deal, and there is a deal. I mean, there's so many cool things about this. This black stonewash, the transformer flipper tab, the Halloween theme, the action. But what's the but, man? Well, the but is that this, I believe, was the first priority, this choke up, because this choke up is out of this world. This is wonderful. I mean, This whole in hand right here, man, this is the way that knife's meant to be held, 100%. And so, why is it a butt? Because to me, the main grip is behind the finger tab where I have a confident grip, and it feels like an afterthought. Like this is nowhere near as good as this. This grip right here. I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't mind choking up on a knife, this is like if you put one of these in your hand, this grip right here, I mean, it's a natural. This is natural choke up bill. Wasting away in choke up bill, man. That's, I mean, so it's a butt for me though, because I like this grip back here behind the flipper tab where I have a confident grip to be the primary focus. And then I'm okay with this being a little uncomfortable, but this is clearly the primary grip of this knife. And this is a little bit uncomfortable. There it is. Is it the end of the world? No, but it's a pet peeve of mine. When I grip a knife and the primary grip feels secondary to that choke up grip. I mean, literally, and I would venture to say if you watched other reviewers on their channel review this, they spend their time holding this knife like this. This is the primary to me. I need this to work, and this could be a little awkward, but man, on this knife, money, dude. Yeah, this is, woof, for real. Yeah, I mean, so overall the ergonomics are okay. The pocket clip's not hot in either position. It's kind of subdued, and that's because they've flattened it. It comes to swoop, and then it's flattened. But speaking of the pocket clip, let's check it. Yeah, deep carry, disappears, and it's got a mini roach on it. Come on, man, that is so cool. Yeah, excellent tension. This is a dryer clip. Yeah. If I threw these in the dryer right now, they'd boom, banging around. And when I pulled it out as cycle, that knife would be right where I left it. Yeah, super tension. I mean, and to me, that's the way you want a clip that's going to hold the knife where you put it in your pocket because, I don't know, let's say you get in a scuffle or tumble. And at some point, you're rolling around on the ground and things have gotten out of hand and you need to arm yourself. And then you reach for your knife, and it's not where you left it. That's not good. So, and you know, I have mentioned this before, and I'm not going to go way down this rabbit hole, but every knife I put in my pocket, I'm aware that I have a weapon in my pocket. I mean, I have some that aren't far to that, but I think of those implications with every knife that I put in my pocket. And so if I was to put this in my pocket, I'd be aware that, hey, this thing's got an amazing clip. It's going to hold it where I want it to be. And so from a self-defense aspect, man, this thing qualifies. And it's got a confident grip back here. It's not as comfortable as this thing. This thing is, I mean, this is like the ultra blue pillow top version, man. That's legit. Anyways, pocket clips for real. Let's check it for safety. Yeah, there's no contact through the back. No getting the tip. And the clip is amazing. So the clip's good, the tip's good, and I'm confident I can put this in my pocket without making blade contact and cut myself. So, right on. I wonder if it's sharp. Not so much. Yeah, this thing needs to be sharpened, man. I mean, I'll probably ask him before I pack it up, see if he'd like me to put an edge on it for him. Because, yeah, he is cut with this. He's used it. Which, is amazing considering the shape of that blade. Look at it. That black stonewash is held up, man. Yeah. All right. Price and availability. I got a few pieces of information to get as well. Okay, so this Halloween version is nowhere to be found. Um, there are several other versions that eBay has, Amazon has some. Um, so I'm finding them kind of around. What I did find out is this mini roach on the clip. It's on some of them and not on others. I couldn't really figure out the rhyme or reason why. Um, and the final thing, it does appear that this flipper tab was on all of them. So I would verify if you're looking for one of these. I would verify that the one that you're getting comes with this. But I'm pretty much across the board. The ones that I saw all had it. So, and then pricing. I mean, for a standard G10 154 cm, they're right around $75. Now I saw a few around $50, but then I saw a few different models around $100. But I saw a lot of models. Matter of fact, you can get next day shipping on one from Amazon for $75. And that's pretty much the going price on eBay. Yeah, so the KIZER Mini Roach. Very cool. I appreciate you sending it, Mike. And it's all tuned up. And I am going to send you an email. And if you're down, man, I'll put a quick edge on this for you and get this thing whistling for you again. All right. Hey, I appreciate y'all watching. I did reach out to Mike, and he said, yeah, go for it, man. So I went ahead and put an edge on here for him. And yeah, I put like a legit edge on it. If I can get this to focus better. Yeah, so I put a little bit of time on it. And let's see what we ended up with. Yeah, boss. Hey, man, I appreciate you sending the knife, and I appreciate you hanging out with the channel and participating and all that stuff, man. And so, cautionary tale, bro, it is sharp. Yeah, man, appreciate you. But I thought I'd share it with y'all and let you know that I did reprofile that and put a pretty nasty edge on it. Anyways, appreciate y'all watching. Thanks.